Hello, I don't know if anybody is on yet. I need to follow along on my computer. I'm going to be doing an unboxing video for the upcoming Stampin' Up! January to April 2025 mini catalog and some celebration rewards that will be available starting in January also. So I've got a few there we go. I'm trying to get everything on. I have a few, I didn't get everything. I would have had to put in quite a large order. Well, I did put in quite a large order, but I think it would have been twice as big if I wanted to get all of the celebration rewards. But there are a lot of choices. There's stamp sets, there's a kit, there's ribbon, there's gems, there's well, not gems, there's sequins, there are a die set that goes with the stamp set. There's a very detailed stamp set at the higher level along with the dies. Those are at a higher rewards level. And but I got some from everything, and there's even a couple things that are going to be in the January release for online exclusives. So there was a lot of fun products in that release. I think you guys are going to have a really good time shopping and finding some great new products to use for your card making. So without further ado, I think I'm going to jump right in. I need to move the camera, so bear with me for a second while I put it on my overhead view. And I know you guys don't want to look up my nose here. Let me see. There we go. Put you right over here. Let's see. There we go. Focused. And it's a little bit shaded, huh? I don't know. I'm trying to get it so it... There we go. There we go. All right. Let's see here what I'm going to do first. I've actually already done the unboxing so I could sort the products into the 3 different categories. So I'm going to be doing the mini catalog, this online exclusives, and then the celebration. So let's get started. Super excited. All right, here we go. Here is the With You in Mind stamp set. And this is a fantastic one for all the basic sentiments that you need. Like, this is awesome for, you know, this covers 90% of the cards you need to send. And it's got a little cupcake and a flower, a star, a heart, and then a little leaf. So you can mix and match all of those. And they're small enough that you could fussy cut if you wanted, or punch it out, or die cut it. But these will be great to show off designer series paper. So don't overlook this one just because it's a basic set and it doesn't come with a die or in a suite, but this one I know I'll be using a lot. So that's the With You in Mind. All right, next. Now, some of you eagle eyes have been watching my blog. I just posted a card that we did in class. Actually, let me get one. We did this card in class this week, and we did the bouquet technique in the background, and look what Stampin' Up! Has. They have bouquet designer series paper, and look at all these beautiful colors. Now remember, I know it's only November, but we're going into winter and spring, but these are really beautiful spring colors, I think. And there's some. All right, now the official colors and the name of the paper is Beautiful Bouquet. And we've got Balmy Blue, Berry Burst, Calypso Coral, Daffodil Delight, and Fresh Freesia. All right, so those are those sides. Now let me show you the reverse side. So these are just kind of a painted speckle look. That kind of looks like maybe a little bit of a sunset sky. I mean, you could really use these for anything. So, like I was saying, you could show off these papers and just a nice sentiment, and you've got a beautiful card. Throw on a couple gems, and you're done. All right, so Try to keep my piles straight here. All right, and now looking ahead, of course, to Valentine's Day, we have the Hugs for Love and the matching punch. All right, I'm trying to get this so you can see the shape without the glare. Maybe that's easier. You can see that shape. So it cuts out these shapes right here. And you've got the hearts, Happy Valentine's Day, life is better with you, sending a big hug. You and I make the best team, lots of hugs and kisses, you make me smile. So obviously, you know, kind of Valentine's Day, especially with that and the hearts, but you could use these with a lot of different sentiments. Let's see, do any of these? Nope, those are too big. But you could use the with you in mind images, and you could pair them up with that punch too. So this is a nice one, and they're a little bit bigger than what it shows on the front. So, and did you know that Stampin' Up! Is now not showing all the things at 100% in the catalogs because of people stealing their designs and trying to recreate them and sell them for cheaper. So when you see this, it's going to have way down here at the bottom images on the front are at 85%. So these are going to be a little bit bigger when you get them in person. I'm looking forward to designing some Valentine's Day cards for sure. All right, now this one is going to be for all of you book lovers out there. It's a bundle for the books, and it's just a little tiny bundle set. Little tiny bundle set. So you're going to get the little book die. That's going to be like your papers. So you can cut separate papers to put in there. So your end papers have, you know, the little texture. A little like tag for a bookmark, a little circle that you can use to cut a bookmark. And this looks like a comb. You can cut those and roll them, and you've got like little tassels. So you could make like kind of a 3D type bookmark. But these are super cute. I'm a big book fan. Little glasses are adorable. Let me see if I can get it with, there we go, without the glare. A stack of books. And from the library of, so if you've got your own books that you lend out and you want to make sure you get them back, you can stamp one of those in the front. And then the rating, you know, for those of you on Goodreads and stuff, except I think Goodreads only goes, does Goodreads go to 4 or 5? I don't know. Most of the books I read are 3 or 4, so I guess maybe 5 is a fantastic book. I don't rate many of those like that. And then The Story of Us. But anyway, this is just a really cute set. I love reading. So I just had to get this one because I know I'll be able to make a couple, at least a couple, many cute projects using this, and then pair them up with other stamp sets. And moving on. All right, moving on. We've got a this is a big old suite. So this has a bunch of different things. So it's called Delightful Wishes, and it's a bundle. And so it's a 2-step stamp with the flowers. So that's kind of like Forsythia. I think that's kind of what shows in the catalog. I can't show you the catalog. That's not allowed yet until it goes live. So I can't show you the inside, but that's Forsythia. And you've got the branch, and then you've got more of a little daisy-like flower and some leaves and some mix and match sentiments, which are always used in my stamp room. You can't have enough sentiments. You never know just the perfect wording for who you need to make a card for. So that's the stamp set. Here are the dies. So the Delightful Wishes dies, and there's two panels of dies. All right, so these are the ones that are, that one is going to be the one that cuts out the flowers. And then we've got Wishing, real skinny Wishing, and then you cut out the actual Wishing stamp. So this one does the outline of that, and then you've got a nice long skinny label to die cut these. You've got a nice branch to put your flowers on. If you didn't want to use the stamp branch, you can have a die cut branch. And then now we have all manners of flowers. So these are not, these do not go with a die. These are on your own, so these make layered flowers. So they're kind of like two-step dies. So you've got the base, and then you've got the ones that go over the top to give you that depth of color, so you can switch out cardstocks. So you would use those. And this one cuts out that flower, and that one cuts out that leaf. And then you've got extra leaves, again, with the different layers to different colors that you can pair up with these. And then these looks like these cut out the flower, but it's not like a shape on its own. So this will just make an impression and cut out the flower shape. So you could use this as like a background. Can't have enough flower sets, right? I don't have any Forsythia stamps. So that one, of course, will be fantastic to use in the summer, or in the spring and summer. All right, the next thing that comes in this suite is the Floral and Gingham Vellum. And this is really pretty. Slide it out. Show one sheet at a time. All right, so real close, you can see that's vellum. So you've got the printed flowers, but the actual background is vellum. And you can see it on that side, but this is definitely the front. It's a little bit more glossy. So that's one pattern. And there's is this the same one? This is the same one. All right, so you've got 2 of 3 different designs. All right, now here's one with blue and little tiny flowers. You can see those. Oh, hi, Macon. I'm glad you could join us. And then the third of the 3 is this blue gingham. I don't know if that's a little bit harder to see on the camera. Let's see, maybe I have a piece of white that we can, there we go. That shows it up a little bit better. So pretty gingham. And the colors in this one are Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lolly. You can see Daffodil Delight, Lemon Lolly, Old Olive Pool Party, and white. So you can't get any better colors to go with Forsythia Spring Blossom set of papers. And again, they're vellum, so that's a specialty paper. And then now here we've got the regular designer series paper called Floral Delight. And again, this is the whole suite that go with the Delightful Wishes set bundle. I'm just going to keep saying, that's so pretty. That's so pretty. So nice big flowers and just Old Olive, kind of a linen texture. You can kind of see that one. And then more yellow flowers with a light blue background, Old Olive leaves. The backside is real tiny print. And here are Forsythia blossoms. And then just a brown tan. I think that's probably crumb cake and or pecan pie. Another set of flowers. Or is that the same one? Nope. Another set of flowers. And the gingham. This one looks very similar to this one. That's why I thought I was like got duplicates, but nope. They are different patterns. Stampin' Up knows what they're doing. They're not going to give us 4 of the same flowers. And then here we go. That's a pretty branches. Kind of a loose pattern. On the back side, just a pretty stripe. Let's see that. And then, I guess there's probably no wrong way, huh? And more pretty yellow flowers. So if yellow flowers are your thing, then just a pretty tiny dot pattern. If yellow flowers are your thing, you're going to want to put this whole suite, Delightful Wishes bundle, and the papers on your wish list because they are very, very Very pretty. And I'm looking forward to designing a lot of beautiful spring cards for these. All right. So exciting getting new products, isn't it? Now I just have to find room in the stamp room for all of them. Okay, now this next set of products, there was a little bit of a shipping snafu. So I have the dies and the other items in the suite, but the stamp set was missing, so that is coming separately. But can you tell? We've got a lobster, a crab, we've got some seaweed, some other leaves, and some waves. And this is the Ocean Friends dies, and there's an Ocean Friends stamp set with, you guessed it, lobsters and crabs and little sea type creatures. And here we've got the designer series paper that goes with the suite, and that is called Friends of the Ocean. And the colors in here are Berry Burst, Calypso Coral, Lemon Lime Twist, sorry, gotta say the whole thing, Melon Mambo, Pumpkin Pie, and Summer Splash. So, I mean, you can't get any better colors for summer, right? Look at those. All right, so we've got our little sea animals, some jellies, some fish, some bubbles in the background. The back side, just an orange pattern. Here we go. We've got some big crabs. And let's see, do the dies fit? Where are the dies? What did I do with the dies? I've already lost stuff. How does that happen? Oh, here they are. Like I said, how am I going to do this? Let's see if this die fits. Yep. So look at that. You don't even need stamps. So you can use the die and it cuts out this pattern. And I bet on the crab paper it does the same. So pull out the crab. We've got crabs in this 2 colors. Oh my gosh, I can't get the die off. If only all adhesive was as strong as the one that come in the die packs, right? Yep, there you go. Fits. So you can do the ones that are already printed or stamp and die cut your own. Love having options. All right, the back side of this one, so like a triangle pattern. Well, this one's pretty. It's kind of a gradient color from orange up to pink. The little waves. The back side of that is kind of a sunburst in the Melon Mambo. We've got the coral and the seaweed, sea plants. The back side of this, oops, grabbed one too many. Let's see. I don't know, today is our first cold day here in Glen Allen, Virginia, and I'm already thinking about summer and warmer weather, I guess, with this set of products. I'm kind of rushing things, aren't I? All right, this one's pretty. Starfish in all the sweet colors. And then just a stripe. And then we've got some squid and seahorses and fish and crabs. And then this side, just a pink kind of a wave pattern. So think ahead for some of your scrapbooking pages too. If you've got ones at the beach or up in Maine with the lobsters, or in Maryland or the Eastern Shore of Virginia with your crabs. So a lot of great possibilities for these. And of course, the suite has the, you know, the pinks and the orange and the light blue and the green, but like a red and navy and balmy blue would be perfect for like a guy birthday card. And I can't show you the catalog with the stamp set images, but you'll just have to believe me that they coordinate, of course, as Stampin' Up! Always does, coordinates very well with the other products in the suite. So those are the dies. And then we've got some pretty gems, Sunny Day Iridescent Dots. And these are colors, I don't have that in front of me, but we're going to say Pumpkin Pie, Summer Splash, and Melon Mambo, because those are the colors that are in the paper. So they're nice and sparkly. And then the final thing in that suite is an embossing folder. And this one is Waves. I think it's called Soft Waves. So get the without the glare there. Just kind of a nice beachy type pattern. The ocean waves. So that will coordinate well, of course. All right, moving on. All right, now this next suite of products is a couple, 2 stamp sets, 2 die sets, 2 packs of paper, and ribbon and pearls. So let me just start this one off. We have the Storybook Friends. All right, let me get, you can see that. Look at the cute little rock wall and the little garden pile. But look at the adorable little bunnies and chipmunks and little hedgehog. So these are totally along the whole Beatrix Potter type characters. And it's so sweet. For Easter, spring, I mean, anybody who likes the little animals, they're just adorable. And again, they're shown smaller on the stamp set box than they are inside, just so they could fit all the artwork in there. But this is the actual size. So if you can see, there you go. You can see they're a little bit bigger than what it looks like initially on the box. But we used to read our kids the Beatrix Potter books, and they were just always so cute and a little bit silly, and just the little animal expressions always made us laugh. So I had to get this one just because, you know, nostalgia and all. But if you've got those baby pictures that need to be scrapbooked, this one might be a cute one to do it with. And then, of course, the dies. Storybook Friends dies. So not only do you have the outlines to cut out the bunny and animal shapes, but you've got 3 really nice size kind of label dies. Label or frame, I guess these are more frames because this one is quite substantial. Lots of details. It's got the little bit of edging and the scroll work along the sides. So that will really make one of these little animal images pop, right? And then let's see, we've got this one. This one's pretty ornate too, but more delicate. So once you cut it out, you're going to have the scroll work around the whole side of the frame. So that one's going to be I'm really looking fun to creating with that one. All right. And then the coordinating one, we have the Storybook Garden Patch. Now, if you're not into the cutesy animals, but you got gardeners in your family, this would be a great set to have to go into spring and summer birthdays and even into fall with the vegetables and the watering can and the pitchfork. Mr. McGregor's garden had a pitchfork, right? The basket and then the pots, lettuce. So again, just really cute. And this one is a red rubber, whereas the Storybook Friends is the photopolymer, just so you keep that in mind when you're choosing what you like to work with. I do not discriminate. I know some people prefer one over the other, but I like them both, and can get wonderful images with both. Now on to the dies that coordinate with the Storybook Garden Patch. We've got, all right, obviously the ones that cut out the images. You've got the, cuts out the vegetables and the lettuce and the watering can. So here's a fun one. So the watering can, this one's like a 2-step die. You've got the watering can to cut out around it or just on its own, and then you've got a detail which gives kind of like the handle and the spout, so you can get a 2-toned, or you can accent it with a coordinating color. That's a fun way to personalize the stamped image or the die. And then this one, you don't want to know what this one is. This one, it took me a second to figure it out. And I can't, like I said before, I can't show you guys a catalog yet, but this cuts out, like you can do a little mound of dirt and it cuts out 2 little like slots so you can tuck in some of the vegetables. So it's like you can pick them out of the dirt. You can do several layers of the mound of dirt and then put some different vegetables poking out. It's really cute. There's a cute sample in the catalog, so when you get your copy, take a look for that one and be inspired. I think this is a really cute set to mix and match with the garden things and then the little animals. So you can kind of have them both going on or use them independently. All right, and now for the papers that go with these. All right, like I said, there's 2. So there's one 6x6 pack of paper. And this one is called Timeless Plaid. And it has Basic Beige, Boho Blue, Cajun Craze, Calypso Coral, Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, Early Espresso, Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight, Mossy Meadow, Old Olive, Pebbled Path, Pecan Pie, and Wild Wheat. So we've got the plaids and ginghams on one side. And these are like, they're not bright colors. Like they're definitely more subdued for kind of a, you know, like a spring garden vibe without really bright colors. But they are pretty, and honestly, you can't go wrong with having plaids in your paper stash. They make a fabulous background for lots of different cards, and you know, I see a couple in here that are great for those super hard guy cards. You know, you could do a nice guy birthday card or hello if you've got guys that you need to say hello to. But these are really pretty, and I always like having a lot of paper options because you never know what you might need on any given day. So again, those are the Timeless Plaid. And then the other paper we've got, Storybook Moments. Let me pull it out here. All right. This one is kind of fun. It's got, okay, this has all basically the same colors. I'm not going to read them all out. That's boring. Let's just look at the patterns. All right, so this one is fun because you can cut panels out. Look, see, there's a frame, so that matches those dies. So these are kind of fun that it's not the whole paper you would use. You can just pick and choose and just cut out the ones that you want to use. Some strawberries, that goes with the strawberry stamp. See, the strawberry stamp, remember? Strawberries right there. You got some carrots. Yeah. All right, so that's cute on that side, and this side is just a green, viney pattern. All right, next, let's turn this around here. Little bunnies. Oh, hi, Judy. Yes, my favorite animals. I love the animals. You know me, right? I try to keep it different enough that there's something for everybody, but I do like the cute animals. That's a cute little scene. So if you've got some baby cards that maybe you need to make, or some baby showers that you're hosting this spring, pretty strawberries with the balmy blue. Or is it boho blue? I guess it's boho blue in this pack, huh? That one's pretty. Garden implements. All the stuff from Mr. McGregor's garden. And the back side, wild wheat. Okay. Y'all know wild wheat is not my favorite. Not my favorite, but here I think we could probably make it work. It's a little bit lighter. So the tone on tone. More vegetables. This is the full garden. Got some extra ones. Got some cauliflower and some onions, some tomatoes. That's pretty. I keep saying pretty. Oh, and here we've got the little village houses. So you could cut those out and tuck those behind some of your little garden scenes. That's cute. More little animals. So, look at all those guys. Just doing their thing, being cute. All right, pretty, another little vine leafy pattern. And this is new. This is a specialty paper. So we've got these die cuts that you can pop out and add on, use on their own, add in with the stamp sets. You can just do just about anything with them. They're great for ephemera, for scrapbook pages. If you're doing them, we've got some butterflies up there and all the cute animals that are dressed up. So that's fun if you want to make like a set of note cards for someone where they all kind of have the same vibe. You can use these and just pick a different animal to highlight on each one, and your card is practically done. You add a sentiment. And look at the little fence, is cute. Little duck. Okay, so that's that suite. It's a big suite. There's a lot of things in it. Oh wait, no, there's still more stuff. What am I saying? There's more stuff. There's so much more. All right, these are cute. Let me take them out and show you. They are called tiny bee trinkets, and they are so cute. Let me flip them over so you can really get a good look at them. They're itty bitty little bumblebees, little gold bumblebees. And I'm going to tell you now, you might want to add those on your list sooner rather than later. I have a feeling that these are going to be pretty popular. But they're so cute. They're real tiny, but they'll be a cute accent to go along with the garden and the little animals in the Storybook Friends. Right, Storybook Friends, yep. Oh, good. First time getting something right with the names. So you get a bunch of those. I think there's 40 in there. Yes, there's 40. So tiny bee trinkets. We also have some ribbon. Let me get the scissors so we can pull that out so you can get a closer look. Oops. I can't find an end to get my scissors in. Sometimes when I try to stick my finger in to pull up the ribbon, I end up cutting my finger, getting a big old paper cut from the cardboard. All right, there we go. So this is Petal Pink. That's pretty. Let me get my white cardstock so you can see the color a little better. Obviously, you know Petal Pink, but little orangey pink. It's got a nice scallop, so it's sweet. So it might not be the best for a boy card, but I think all the ladies would like that on a card that they receive. And then the next thing in this, the final thing, are antique pearls. So since we've got the little bit of vintage antique-y look with the dies and all that, we've got some pearls. So they're a little iridescent-y. They're reflecting the light a lot. Well, let's see if you can see. But those will pretty, and they're pretty low profile. So I think those will go through the mail really easily. They're nice and smooth, so I don't think they'll tear up your envelopes. That's always a positive, right? All right, moving on. I know I got so much stuff. So exciting. The next thing. All right, we've got this is a whole suite. I did not get everything in the suite. I can't get everything in every suite, guys. I wish I could, but there's just only so much time to stamp. So this one is the birthday celebration bundle, and it's mostly the words. So you can personalize all your birthday cards. So like first, second, third, fourth, you've got all the add-ons with suffix. And you've got the happy day, so you can mix and match those. And then in the dies, which are kind of the stars, I think, that number dies, big number dies with a little banner. So you can make banners for your scrapbook pages. You can make some little decorations. You could do just one of those on a card front, one or two. I think you could probably fit two, maybe three partial with the edges like kind of trimmed off, but you can do all the numbers. You've got tassels, you've got some little flags, you've got the string, and then the numbers, which, I mean, those are timeless. You can use those forever and ever and ever. I have number dies, but they're different shapes, so depending on what shapes number dies you've already got, these might be perfect to keep in your stash. There are some things that you just kind of need to have because you're not sure when you'll need them. But that's good. The the birthday celebrations dies in the stamp set. And then I got the paper to go with because it's nice to have some kind of birthday celebration specific papers. And looking ahead for the whole year, you could get this pack and the bundle, the stamp and die bundle, and then you could, you know, knock out your birthday cards that you need for, you know, 2 or 3 months and have them all set to go. So this is going to be the Wildflower Birthday Designer Series paper, and it's specialty paper, and I'll show you why in a minute. And this says Blueberry Bushel, Old Olive, Peach Pie, Pool Party, Pretty in Pink, Soft Seafoam, and Gold. So this is a pretty daisy pattern on the back side. So this is like that other paper where you've got the different panels that you can just cut out. So it's kind of like having, it's like almost a mini kit. So you can make like little flaps, little banners, the cupcake. So you just use your paper trimmer and cut the parts that you want. So this can cut all the way down, then you'd cut that out. So they're kind of in blocks, so you can cut all the way across and get the full piece cut, and then you can pick out the one that you need. But these are really cute. You've got 2 of these. So look at that. You can knock out a whole bunch of birthday cards all at once. So obviously I like this better than this side, but personal preference. And the gold foil, so that makes it specialty too. So you've got the gold foil accents. Make sure I didn't know if that showed up when I was yammering about the first one, the polka dots. It's a really pretty look to this pack. Turn them around this way, maybe it'll be easier to see. So birthday cakes. Again, you can see the gold foil accents. And then this side, pretty pink and green stripes. Little Lily Pulitzer going on there. Now some florals. So these kind of go with the, so you've got the little flower accents to kind of decorate around your sentiments, but then, you know, they coordinate nicely with that pattern paper. More gold accents, just soft seafoam pattern, kind of a diamond. It's kind of an oval, an elongated oval, real tiny. We've got some scallops, gold scallops with the pool party background. I think it's pool party. Let's see, let's double check. Pool party, yep. And then this side is leaves in soft seafoam, and another floral and leaf with the gold foil accents, and then pink gingham. It's a classic, especially I think like Easter bunnies and all that. All right, and now this is like the other pack that has the ephemera pieces that you can pop out and add in. And as you can see, they're very easy to punch out. You're not gonna rip anything getting them out. If anything, they'll be falling out as you pull them out of the pack. But lots of different banners and cakes and flowers and leaves that you can use on mix and match. And like really, this is like a full-on kit. You could get a ton of cards out of this. And if people are interested in doing, maybe we can do a product-based class and make a whole bunch of birthday cards using this pack and designed around the bundle and stuff. We could easily do that. If people are interested, just holler and let me know. All right, now I have to be real careful putting this back up so I can move on to the next thing. So again, that's the birthday celebration bundle and coordinating paper. And then there's some, let's see, what do I remember from the catalog that I can't show you? There's dots, I think some enamel dots, and some pretty gold fiber to use. All right, now, okay, so all of that stuff was products that are in the January to April mini catalog that's coming out the first week in January. The next set of products are from the online exclusives that are coming out in January. So let me start with this fun stamp set, Spring Corners. And you guys know how I like my sentiments, but look at that. So you can do around the corners of a card. You've got some little accents, but how fun is that? Wishing you an amazing day. Thank you for everything. Always in your corner. Through the happy and sad. Happy we are friends. You amaze me. Those are just straight on. And then you've got the dies to coordinate. So you've got the corners and then just some extra pieces. It does the heart and the balloons and like a starburst. That's fun. You can just make just a sun and then some flowers. So this one was different, and I was like, you know what? It's always fun to try something different in a different style, and this is around the corner is really cute. So Spring Corners, it's a nice little bundle. Look for that in the online exclusives coming in January. The next thing is the Everyday Skies Designer Series paper. And this is also part of a stamp and die set, also on the online exclusives. But since you just saw so many stamp and die sets, I was trying to be picky, but this paper was really pretty and I couldn't resist it. So it is called the Everyday Skies, and it is kind of like a oil painting. You can kind of see a little bit of a texture, and it's just all different skies. So, and it's a huge amount of different colors, and it's 6 by 6. So we've got 4 of each. So that's one, and then just a brush stroke on the back. And this is a very impressionistic of the sky. And then you've got a starry sky. Maybe this is a sunrise sky. And then the back is just stripes. Clouds on a beautiful blue sky. Pretty. And then this, oh, look at these. These are birds. Can you see that? I'm trying to get it up. I don't know how well it's focusing. There we go. And then deeper blue, a little bit, some purples, brush strokes, pinks and purples, purple sky. The stars going that way, I guess. So remember, let's see if I can pull it out without collapsing my stack here. So remember this stamp set from the mini catalog? That's just the sentiments and stuff. How about some of those? Thinking of you with one of these beautiful skies for somebody who's having a tough time. That'd be beautiful. Brighten their day. Anyway, I've got lots of ideas you can clearly see. All right, more birds. Pretty, pretty. I say everything's pretty, but it is, right? Kind of brush strokes with some light pink stripes. More clouds. So it's a lot. Obviously it's called the, you know, Everyday Skies. And when you see the coordinating stamp and die set, it makes sense. There's, you know, kind of that theme. But I thought these could easily be used on their own. Again, beautiful for guy cards. When you just need some pretty paper and a nice heartfelt sentiment. Night sky with some clouds at the bottom. And here we go, more stars. Very much looking forward to using that paper, along with the other 500 packs of paper I've bought. All right, let's see. Let's do, all right, this is just a die set, and it's called Around It All Dies. Now, like those are basic, but they're like circles, but they're kind of like wonky circles and all different sizes. So this is a huge, this one is, let me measure it real quick. The biggest one is 5.5 by like 5 1/4. So that's obviously, you can fit like half of it on a card front, but it's a nice big, and it's a nice loose circle. Sometimes you need something that's a little bit less stiff than a full-on regular circle, but you've got all the different sizes. And this would be good for scrapbooking too. So those of you who have, you know, big pages that you want to fill in some background. Anyway, this is different enough from any of the die sets that I've got. So this will be fun to use for kid cards and some more casual type designs when a circle is just maybe a little bit too uptight. So again, that's the Around It All dies. And again, as a reminder, all of these products that I'm showing you right now are going to be in the online exclusives. All right, and this one is called Elements of Text. And my hair is stuck to it. And it's just pretty background with scripty font. This one is typewriter font. And these are a little bit bigger in person than what's on. But for some of those collage cards that you want to make, or you just need something really light for the background, these words are going to be beautiful for those. So it's been a long time since we've had those. I think way back in the day we had the French script background where it was the full, and it, you know, it was the French script all the way across, which was gorgeous, and everybody had it, and it was beautiful, and that was like 15 years ago. So this is kind of along the similar lines of that style to use kind of in the background, and you know, maybe, you know, stamped off in crumb cake for that old book, old diary kind of a feel, and then the ink splots. So I think that one's fun. The next one is Kiss of Texture. So this one was kind of fun. Just some different patterns to use on their own or for the kissing technique. Remember you doing the kissing technique where you can ink this up and then press this into the pattern and stamp, and then you get a circle with the wood grain pattern. That's what you use these for. So that will be a fun detail. It's been a long time since I've done the kissing technique, and it's nice to have some stamps that are kind of really geared toward it to get a nice impression. So you'll be seeing some of those technique cards in the next few months. So again, this is in the online exclusives that are coming out in January. And then the final product from that is the low profile dots. And these are just, I want to say Pretty in Pink, or I think Pretty in Pink maybe, and gold. And again, like I said, like the name says it all, low profile. You can see they're very, very flat. So those of you who have trouble with your cards in the post office going through, these are definitely the ones you want to get. All right, now if everybody's still waiting, you've gotten this far, now it's time for the celebration items. Hi Joan, how are you? Thanks for joining us all the way from Washington. We're in Virginia here. Do you have snow there? It's snowing near us, but not here in Richmond. Unfortunately, I always like the snow. All right, here we go. Celebration. So Celebration is starting the beginning of January, and one of the stamp sets that you can choose is Documenting the Day. Again, a mix and match sentiment set for lots of different occasions, and it's like a bigger set, the size of the font, and that is probably because it is going to be perfect to use in scrapbook pages. So I'm just getting into scrapbooking. I haven't done a whole lot on my own, but it's nice to have some bigger fonts to fit a bigger layout. So these will fit on a card easily, but then they'll also not look too tiny on a big 12 by 12 layout. So, and you've got a couple little suns and hearts, mix and match. And this paper, it's called Fruit Salad. It's so cute. It's so cute. So look at this, fruit salad. And we've got Coastal Cabana, Daffodil Delight, Early Espresso, Garden Green, Granny Apple Green, Pecan Pie, Petal Pink, Pumpkin Pie, and Real Red. So we've got some fun, I always say that, right? fun fruit pattern, and then the green on the back, which I think that could almost be a carrot, right? That's not really a fruit though. Anyway, bananas. So if you got some monkey stamps from back in the day, pair them up with these. Just a yellow pattern in the back. Apples. And a red pattern. Got some citrus. Always classic. And then the citrus slices. Got a green fractal pattern. Melons. You don't see many designer series papers with melons. That's cute. You could do one in a melon to get all your fruit puns. Google some fruit puns and you could print up your own sentiments. Then a big, real close one. There we go. You can see the full thing there. Orange, pineapples. Oops, getting ahead of myself. See the back side of the pineapples. Pineapple slices. Real up close of a strawberry. Side of a strawberry with little seeds. Some stripes. Just a dot pattern. And the kiwi. That's cute. More fruit. Fruit salad, as the name implies. Let's see what's on the back of that one. So the back sides, I mean, if you're not big on the big bold fruits, these are definitely pretty for all occasions. So definitely think about that. And you get a ton. You get a full pack, 6x6, 48 sheets, some pears, some dots, and pomegranate. Just like the melon, you don't get many designer series paper with pomegranates on it. So that's a freebie. And celebration this year is for every $60 you spend, you can choose one of these items. If you spend $120, you can choose 2 of the 60 values, or there's a few at the $120 level. So they're a little stepped up. Here's a stamp set you can get. Friendly seagulls. They're my animals again. The cutesy little animals. Kind of fun with the fries. And I love you more than French fries. I love you more than chips. Hey friends. You know, the squawking seagull. You can say, hey friend, coming out of his mouth. That's just a fun one. I like the cutesy ones, as Judy said before in the comments. All right, and the next thing that you can choose, and again, like I said, this is just a selection. There are definitely more than just these items that I picked. These are ones that caught my eye. Here we go. This is called the Starstruck Embossing Folder. And let's see if I can, I don't know, the easiest way to, you can kind of see the pattern. There we go. That's easier without the white behind it, huh? So you can see the little tiny star in a little burst. So that's a fun little pattern. And then this one I think is going to be popular. I think pick a season. So you've got your tree top, you've got your tree trunk, and you've got these openings for all the different things. So Valentine, you could do Valentine's Day, St. Patrick's Day, just flowers for any time. You've got little Easter eggs, so you can stamp those right in the little open spots. You've got some extra leaves. You've got some clouds and some grass and fence. So you can make a whole scene with your little tree and all the different seasonal type of add-ons. And I bet looking in your stash, you can probably find some other very, very small images that you could also add into there. So I think this one's going to be a popular choice. And it is photopolymer. And they call it two-step, obviously, because you're going to put the two together and then you're going to add those in. So that one's super cute. All right, what else do we have here? We've got some purple adhesive backed sequins. And these are timeless. They don't go bad. They don't go out of style. They're always going to match something. And there's 4 different colors in the purples. These are kind of iridescent with a little hint of green. And these are pinky purple, little hint of orange. And then these are more purple, and then I would say these are berry burst. And I don't have my paper copy of the celebration brochure, but it'll have all the colors listed. So you can see that one. And then, oh, not quite finally, but second to last of the celebration. So you guys can start making your wish lists. I will have catalogs for my local customers. I'll have those in the next couple weeks, and then my out-of-town customers, I will be mailing them to you. Well, Stampin' Up will be, but I am having Stampin' Up mail them to you. This is seam binding ribbon in Fresh Freesia, so perfect colors for spring. These make great fork bows for all my local ladies who made fork bows the other day at class. The seam binding ribbon is nice and light and ties beautiful bows. So you get 10 yards of that. It's a lot of ribbon for years and years to come. I should double check that, yes, it's 10 yards. I shouldn't speak without double checking, you never know. So that's Fresh Freesia. And then finally, this is kind of a fun concept since Stampin' Up is getting into the kits so much. They have a cute little kit as one of the celebration rewards this year. I should have opened this up before, but I'm opening it up and seeing it with you guys. All right, here we go. Let's see what's all in here. So it's called the, here we go. It's called the Rainbow Celebration Kit. It looks like it makes 6 cards, coordinating envelopes. So you get all the little stuff that you need, pack of dimensionals, all the little ribbon base, or rainbow bases. So that opens up. So it's like that, and it's printed on the back too. So you've got the color on the back. So you've got 2 of 3 different like colorways. And then this would be really cute for somebody who has no experience stamping and you want to get them into it and card making. So you've got the pretty envelope with the little, that's such a cute detail, little cloud sky detail. You've got the, oops, my box just fell over. These are stickers. Let me see. Oh no, not stickers. I thought they were stickers. They're just it's just the sentiments. So you pop those out. There we go. I thought they were stickers because they were thick, but there's 2. So you've got all the different languages that Stampin' Up makes products in, so they can coordinate, or they can go across different markets. So you've got, you know, your French and your German and everything, but we've got our English right there, and then some more. So you pop those right out. Yay, hooray, yippee, bravo. You can use these for a lot of things, but the rainbow, and you've got some little colored details that these pop out, and you add those on to your card fronts. And you've got some clouds, but you've got all the instructions in here. It shows how to put each design together because they're all a little bit different using the attached or the included dimensionals. You could use glue too if you want, whatever adhesive you've got in hand, but that's a cute little celebration reward. I think that is, that's really cute. I'm looking forward to putting these together. I have to save it for one of my kit together nights when I have everybody come over and bring a kit, and we can sit and chat and have some dessert and put together a kit that we've got. So that is the last thing that I have to show you. And thank you so much for coming to watch me unbox all of this stuff. And I'm really, really looking forward to designing with all these new products in the upcoming months. So start looking. I still have to make a couple Christmas cards, but start looking for some new products sprinkled in here and there, because I won't be able to wait until I have all of my Christmas cards done. I think I'm going to have to start playing sooner rather than later. So thank you guys so much for watching, and leave some comments if you have questions about anything specific. And like I said, the catalogs are coming, and I will be letting you know if you can stop and pick them up, or I'll have them available at my customer Christmas party, and you can grab yours there. Or if you're not local to me, then they'll be in the mail to you soon. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody coming to join me. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. And happy Thanksgiving.